Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, how did we get here? I mean, I wanted to listen to more Judas Priest. I said, what album do we go to next after the perfect Sin After Sin, which is to right now, in my opinion, the best Judas Priest album that I've heard. And I got to tell you, the album cover got me. So that's how we got it. Because the album cover just looks really awesome. Screaming for Vengeance, 8th studio album from the band. We're going to be listening at least to the first 2 tracks here. The intro, The Hellion, and then leading into Electric Eye. Did I say released 1982? I did. Listen, it's been a while since we've listened to the band, and I really would like to just come back to them. And I see that there's been a lot of discussion about what albums to go to after we had listened to Sin After Sin, and I'm at least wanting to just check out at least a little bit from here, because like I said, the album cover just looks really, really cool. I do see that Psychic Vacuum, you mentioned this particular album. I see you. AK, I don't believe you like this album much. Who else? There may be more. Alejandro Jorque, I see you. Or Jorquez, I see you. Kate Howe, gotcha. Jaybird, did you mention this one? I'm scrolling through the comments, but I'm just losing them as I go. Bring Back the Music, I do see you 5 years ago. All right, let's go ahead and dive into the first 2 tracks here at least. If you don't mind pressing the like button right before we dive into it, helps a great deal. You know, the usual stuff. Okay, here we go. Almost sounds like the X-Men theme song. Quick intro. Just dive into it. I got you. Hold on, I'm missing the beat. I'm here in space. I'm looking down on you. My laser straight. Everything you do. You think you private lives, think nothing of the kind. Nice change. There is no true escape. I'm watching all the time. I'm elemental. My second scream. I am perpetual. I keep the country clean. I'm electric spy. I'm protected. I like the calm vocal in contrast to the go higher. Very Ozzy. Nice lead-in. I really like the contrast in the vocals.
about it, develop and expose.
Little barking music.
I feed upon your every thought, until my power draws. I'm an elemental, my second's gleam. I am perpetual, I keep the country clean. I'm elected, electrified. I'm protected, electric eye. I'm elected, electrified. I'm elected, protected, detective, electric eye.
Yep. It's good to be back, in my opinion. Sounds good to me. Sounds absolutely fantastic to me. Okay. Okay, Hellion was just a quick little intro riff to get us into the album, but Electric Eye is really where we get into it. And I'm going to look really quick, but this absolutely could have been a single from the band. It just has that quick, in-your-face, catchy verse, chorus, solo, chorus kind of energy. But okay, maybe it's a little bit of bias from me, but it's just good to hear them. It's great to hear them. I love Halford's vocals in here and how contrasting they are. The soft verse and how he kind of sings a little bit softer and then moving into something a little bit higher. Not so heavy. He doesn't like get into the growly part or not too much great. A little bit more towards the tail end of the track, but I really like that vocal diversity there in the music. Obviously, we don't have Simon Phillips here on the drums, but we do have Dave Holland on the drums, and he provides just the fierceness, the drive, the tempo that we would expect from the band, and Downing and Tipton doing their usual thing on the guitars. I think that this track is a good intro. It hits all the right hits, and it takes us where we need to be and where we want to go. I don't think that this track stands out, especially not after listening to Sin After Sin, among some of the other tracks I heard, but it's a fun one to get in, hit hard, and go from there. So in many ways, I think it accomplishes a bit. Yeah, I think that's what I think it's going to be. All right, let's see. Up here in space, I'm looking down on you. My lasers trace everything you do. You think your private lives think nothing of the kind. There is no true escape. I'm watching all the time. Gotta watch up the skies up there. Made of metal, my circuits gleam. I'm perpetual. I keep the country clean. I'm elected electric spy. I'm protected electric eye. This is little big brother, huh? Always in focus. You can't feel my stare. I zoomed into you, but you don't know I'm there. You want to talk current events. I take a pride in probing all your secret moves. My tearless retina takes pictures that can prove. No tears are shed when the electric eye is spying upon you. Feel my stare, always there, and nothing you can do about it. Develop and expose. I feed upon your every thought. I love how the lyrics also reference like a camera eye with some of the lyrics there. Give me a brief moment. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry. I have a water leak that I am getting looked at. Came just a little bit early. Okay. But yeah, I'm made of metal. My circuits gleam perpetual. I keep the country clean. Keep it clean from what? As Thomas Dolby would say, dissidents. Yeah, so very Big Brother 1984 timely surveillance state kind of track here. When was this written? 1982? and just as relevant today. Come on, you got to admit that this is a really good album cover. You got to admit that that would get your attention, I think, from the band. Like I said, I'm not dedicated to this album. If there's another album we should go at, I've seen, I think, almost every album let's just pretend, pre-85 or something recommended at a certain point. I see British Steel here. I know that was another one that's been recommended. Point of Entry, I see. So I'm happy to bounce around, do whatever, as long as we get to listen to more Judas Priest. Let me know what you guys thought, of course, down below in the comments. I appreciate you, as always, being here. The Buy Me a Coffee is there if you'd like to sponsor a song request, Patreon for exclusive stuff, and right here on YouTube. Stick around. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.